Hello everyone, this is my Super Tarts Advent calendar. This was, trying to remember how much it was shipped. I think it was $57.50. Let's see if I can find that. You would have thought I would have had this already. You would have been incorrect, sir. So many things that I bought, so hard to know. I have no idea. I'm pretty sure it was $57.50 because it was whatever it was plus $12.50 for shipping. And it came in this box. Just gonna open her up. And this is what it looks like inside. And now we will get started. First up is the family photo, or technically the business family photo. Jack is cut off, so you can't really see him, unfortunately. And then a little candy cane. Alright, trying to figure out how to do this so they don't all slide everywhere. And I'm trying to open them. There. I think that'll work. Alright. Day 1. Whoop, that fell on the floor. And that is Twisted Peppermint Driftwood Vanilla Bean Noel. And that is in a little pie shape. And there's definitely peppermint. And it kind of smells like a dentist's office or doctor's office. That's what I'm flashing back to. Because the peppermint smells kind of like toothpaste peppermint. And there's just something about the driftwood is really reminding me of a dentist's office. No idea why I'm flashing back to that. It's not a good memory. Dentist. So that's number 1. Not really a fan. Day 2. Let's see if she stays. That one is ginger snap sugar cookies cotton candy. And that's in a snickerdoodle? No, peanut butter cookie shape. Got fork marks and stuff. And you definitely get the ginger snap, but you also really get that cotton candy sugar cookie. So it kind of calms the ginger snap down, so it's definitely a better one. See if I can put these back in there. Alright. Stop at day 2. My goodness. Day 3. That is Mistletoe Buttermint's Champagne. And that's a light bulb and a gingy. And I don't really like this one. It's like minty, but like some kind of, not a tree, but something fresh. I don't know. Not really digging that one. Something about it is just, it's weird. It's like you're standing in the forest brushing your teeth, but there's some kind of sparkly something going on. I'm not sure. day number 4. And by the way, this is my first year buying the Advent. I've wanted to, I think, for the past 2 years, but it always happened. I didn't have like enough warnings, so I didn't have any money saved up for it, so I couldn't buy it, so I got one this year. So maple sugar cornbread Christmas cookies, and that is, I think, a Santa. We'll take them out. Yes, that is a Santa. And this one's pretty good. I like this one. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of maple, but this is definitely toned down. I'm not really sure if I'm smelling cornbread. I'm smelling more of maple sugar and cookies, like maple sugar cookie. Yeah, I can't really smell the cornbread at the moment, but I'm sure that'll just come out and make it even more awesome. Knocking everybody over. Day 5. That is Christmas tree, winter candy, apple, basil. That's another of the pie shape. I like with the different tones of colors. Because it's white and blue with a darker blue on top. And I'm trying to figure out this one. I mean, because winter candy apple kind of smells like Herbal Essence shampoo to me. So I'm mostly getting that. I think I can't smell the basil in the sense of it being basil, because I know what basil, actual fresh basil, smells like, and it smells phenomenal. It mostly smells like Herbal Essence shampoo and Christmas tree. But it actually doesn't smell that bad. I'm not sure if I can melt it because the Herbal Essence is a little bit fresh, clean. But it's definitely something I can sniff a lot. Which is just as good, really. Day 6. Is a Frosty scent sachet. And Frosty is twisted peppermint sugar milk. And I wanted to smell Frosty, and I've always wanted to know what the scent sachet looks like, so now I know. And it smells really good. Like, I don't know if I'd want it in a clam because I'm not sure what the scent sachet is filled with that holds the scent, but I'm kind of getting a little bit of that in there. But it does smell really good. It does smell like twisted peppermint with a hint of something else. I don't know if it's sugar milk because I don't know if what I'm smelling is like the contents of the bag, or if it's the melt itself. You know, like the oils themselves. So, but that one smells really good. Nice and fresh. If I had a car, I'd want my car to smell like that. Alright. Next up is day 7. That one is Marshmallow Macchiato chocolate chip cookies. And that's a little sunny tart. Sunny tart. This definitely has chocolate. Unfortunately, the Frosty's in my nose a little bit, so I'm kind of smelling peppermint that's not there. It's definitely chocolate and marshmallow. But I kind of get like a caramel smell. Although, maybe that's what a macchiato is. Caramel coffee? I don't know. I had a caramel macchiato, but I had to specify caramel, so I don't know. That one actually smells really good. And if you put some twisted peppermint, it'll make it smell better, apparently. Since that's still in my nose a little. And day 8. Day 8 is Ocean Breeze Cranberry Sorbet, and that's in what I call a tartlet. It's got like the little fruits on top kind of tartlet. There's actually more fresh scents in here than I was expecting, because she said it was supposed to be bakery, or mostly bakery, when someone asked because they wanted more fresh scents. I actually like this one. And I'm very surprised because if you know me, you know I don't like fresh scents usually. But I'm really liking that cranberry sorbet. And the ocean breeze isn't, it's not like the salty sea air. I don't know, there's just something about it that makes it fresh but fruity. But it's more fruity than fresh. I'd actually melt that one. Day 9. It is Pecan Funnel Cake Vanilla Bean Noel French Toast. And that is a gingy and a tree. And this smells really good. Like, I've had something with funnel cake from her that I don't like, but maybe I don't like it with the things it was mixed with. Because this kind of smells like pumpkin pecan waffles, but with like a little extra vanilla in it. So it's basically what it smells like. It's not as syrupy, it's more of a bakery. I would say it's a good mix between more of the fresh and more of the bakery. Day 10. Fig Cider Persimmon Patchouli. I don't like patchouli, but I do like persimmon, and I've never had fig cider. And I believe these are called madeleines, or madeleines. They're like a cookie from France. I mean, you might consider it a seashell, I don't know. I consider it a madeleine. And this is weird. Like, it's sweet, but there's that darkness. I'm not really sure I'm smelling patchouli, but just knowing it's in there is making me a little nauseous. So I wouldn't actually melt it, but it is definitely different, and I wouldn't say bad, even though the patchouli is in there. If it had just a fig cider or persimmon, I would have definitely have melted it, so that means anything. Day 11. And it's nothing on brandy. I can't do patchouli at all. Bad memories. So coconut cola marzipan shortbread cookies. It's almost a tongue twister. And then it has a light bulb and a gingy. So coconut cola. So is that not the Coca Cola? It's not the soda? Truthfully, I'm not sure what I'm smelling. It might be like the Coca Cola, like a cola scent. I cannot say for certain what I'm smelling there. I got nothing. I got nothing. I can't even, my brain short-circuited or something, but I have no idea how to describe that. I mean, maybe bakery, maybe soda scent. but not fizzy. Everybody wants to stick together. Day 12. Northern Lights Pink Sands. I don't know what Northern Lights is. I'm pretty sure it's a Lush dupe, but I've never been to Lush, so I couldn't say. This seems to be a snowflake covered cookie or button or something. I don't know. I kind of like it though. Like this would, because I like Pink Sands, which I think kind of smells like watermelon. This just has a freshness to it, a wateriness that I kind of like actually. And I don't, like I said, I don't usually like those kinds of scents, but I think because it has the Pink Sands in it, it makes it work. Alright, trying to find some everything. Day 13. Is Hot Toddy Orange Cider Cinnamon Rolls with a gingy and a bulb. And I definitely smell orange and cinnamon rolls. So it's basically, I actually have had cinnamon rolls with orange frosting or glaze or whatever we call it, and it actually tastes good. So this reminds me of that. So I do like this one. But that's a nice good memory attached to it. And it's not too cinnamony. Although you could definitely smell it. It's definitely cinnamon, not warm. Alright, same kind of thing. Day 14. And this is Wild Berry Stress Relief Cotton Candy Cane. I'm sorry, candy canes. Wild Berry Stress Relief Candy Canes. And that is an adorable tartlet. I mean, look at that thing. Little berries on top. Oh, suck yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely smelling the stress relief, which is like peppermint and eucalyptus and stuff. Because it basically smells kind of like vapor rub. The wild berry in the background, I mean, I definitely smell it. It's kind of making me a little nauseous. So I don't think that I like those together. I mean, I like those, you know, separately, but together it makes me feel funny. Although I have smelled a lot of scents, so I could just be getting nauseous from all the scents. Day 15. And that is, it is the room spray in Nightmare Before Christmas. And Nightmare Before Christmas is herbal lavender, sweet candy canes, and cotton candy. So it's lavender and peppermint basically. Got the little room spray. I smell lavender and like a sweet peppermint. I'm not going to spray it because then that would screw with my smelling even more. But it doesn't actually smell as bad as I thought, because I mean, I know a lot of people put lavender and peppermints together and they love it, but I don't think that's something that I like. But this one didn't smell bad, so maybe that is something I like. I'll get to spray that and find out. Alright, then we got number 16. And And that is Chive Butter Brickle Cake. And that is in an adorable mustache shape. Thank you very much. And I don't like it because I don't want to say what it smells like. I won't say what it smells like. Let's just say I own a cat and I may or may not have smelled it. But I think it's the chive because I don't like chai. So, probably my least favorite. Put them in there. Day 17. Blueberry amber leaves, and that is a wedding cake shape. That is adorable. And I kind of actually like this. I mean, I'm loving the blueberry in it. The leaves isn't overpowering. I wonder if blueberry amber might be a good scent to have on its own. I don't know, there's just something about this I kind of like. I feel like blueberry amber might be a thing. Thing I might like to see. I'll have to sniff that a couple hundred more times and find out. Alright, day 18. We're almost there, people. Pumpkin tea vanilla bean Noel cakes. I don't know if it's pumpkin tea vanilla bean Noel and just cakes, or if it's like tea and cakes, and I have no idea. I have no idea. And that is a Santa Claus. Kind of like those chocolates you get. And I'm trying to figure out. I feel like it's got to be tea and cakes because I'm smelling lemon. Like the, you know, lemon tea and cakes kind of smell. I actually smell that mostly. And there's a hint of like the pumpkin spice. So I kind of like it, but I kind of don't. I'm confused. Because I love tea and cakes. But I'm not a fan of the pumpkin spice. So. That one's a confusing one for me. Day 19. It is pink chiffon blackberry balsam in what I consider pecan sandy shapes. Like the little pecan sandy cookies with the pecan on top. So let's find out what this smells like. Balsam and blackberry the most. Well, the blackberry smells a little bit more raspberry-like, but definitely the like a fresh balsam smell from Bath and Body Works. It's definitely trees, a couple of different kinds. I kind of actually like it. I mean, I'm not really sure if I'm getting pink chiffon, because that is a different smell than pink sugar. But there is something besides the blackberry and the balsam that's making it sweeter, a little bit more powdery, perfumey. So I kind of actually like that one. Even though it sounds kind of weird. Alright, day 20. And that is pumpkin baguette coffee cream. That sounds kind of nice. And this is in a, I think it would be a cruller. It's a pastry of some kind. I think a cruller. Maybe I'm just hungry. I actually kind of like this one. I'm kind of smelling like a creamy coffee. It's very calmed down though, so if you're not really a huge coffee fan, you could still like this. And I'm smelling like the fresh baked bread, but it's not overwhelming. It also blends really well. So it's basically like a pumpkin spice latte, but with a baguette added to it. I actually like that one, which is surprising. I mean, I don't know if the cinnamon will stay calm or if it might come out more on warm and be less good, but right now that actually smells pretty good. Makes me want coffee. And I could use it. Day 21. Smells fresh. Menthol Sweater Weather Jaws. And I know what Jaws is, but let's see on here. Jaws is sea salt, fresh air, seagrass, sliced plum, sweet pear, plus menthol and sweater weather, and another Madeline. Actually, I smell mostly Jaws with some menthol. I mean, it's like very pepperminty, eucalyptusy, but it also is definitely Jaws. Like Jaws is, you will always know that Jaws is there. Right. Day 22. It is graham sugar milk nog, and in another tartlet shape. Definitely smelling graham crackers and sugar milk, and like a clove scent maybe. I'm not sure what's an eggnog. I mean, it's good except for the clove part. It might be a different spice. It just doesn't smell like cinnamon. It smells like something else. So it's kind of good, but also kind of not. For me, anyway. Day 23. Ah. And that would be the candle in Family Stone. And Family Stone is cinnamon glazed vanilla beans. You know how I feel about cinnamon, so let's find out. That's what the little tin looks like. And I feel like that wicks a little to the side. Like it should be more like right here. The one standing, it should be fine. It pretty much just smells like cinnamon. A little bit more on the spicy side than the bakery side, so I'm not really sure if I'll even be burning this candle. So that's very spicy. But it's cool to finally get a candle. Alright, day 24. Tinsel Satsuma cotton candy. And that is in a chicken nugget shape. Look at that! Oh my goodness, I finally got a chicken nugget. So silly. I mean, it could be a cotton candy shape, but you know, like a cotton candy without the stick, which might be this part right here. I don't know. I'm going to call it chicken nugget because I want it to be a chicken nugget, but I think it's cotton candy. Either way, it's adorable. And this is very fruity, like, you know, citrusy fruity, but also pepperminty. And I don't really like peppermint, like mints and citrus together. Makes me think of drinking orange juice and then brushing your teeth or something, or brushing your teeth and drinking it's just makes me have to breathe hard. I mean, but the Satsuma smelled really good, and like the tinsel smelled good. It's just that those two together, not my favoriteest. And the very final one is day 25. That is Spiced Cookies Toffee Apple. And that is a snowflake cookie. I actually like this one because it smells mostly like a toffee apple. Spiced cookie is definitely in the background. I'm definitely getting like a really rich caramel apple kind of smell, which is what toffee is. So overall, I would say to me, and I have a bad memory, so I would say it was more like half and half of a fresh or fresh with bakery, but I mostly smelled the fresh. So I'd say it's more like half and half of fresh and bakery. Some are a mixture of them, but it's definitely more fresh than I was expecting. So I don't know if I'll be buying one next year, but I am glad that I was able to buy one this year. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back with another one. Bye!